and then he creeps in at night, leaving
Into your
presents. Does that sound normal to you?
Santa Claus belongs in
Santa Claus is a
prison.
red flag.
A proper red flag. He belongs in prison.
The story of the Bible.
Because it's like you buy a girlfriend a sausage and then she's going to go and get some more sausages later.
Or a chipolata. We're comics, man. We can go dark quick.
They're okay to
I'm
do
the
it.
best. I'm the greatest. No one's greater than I am. Spoke to Vladimir. Confusing, got same name. Where's the money? Where is it? You just getting free goods here. Why are you not supplying me? There's no car, no phone. I got the iPhone 12 today. It's the old iPhone 12. They are 16, 17. I've only got 12.
Somebody calling you Tajiri is like flirting.
It is.
Yeah.
It's stroking ego.
Yeah.
As long as ego is the only thing is stroking.
Stroking. Oh.
What do you say?
Pause.
Flirting is awesome. I love it. It's delicious.
Delicious,
Oh
huh?
my God.
Yeah.
And women love it too.
How do you keep a man? Oh,
But are there strip clubs out here?
we have no idea. We can't comment on that, and we support the government 100%.
Hide that booty. That's what I'm saying.
Otherwise,
Don't come out here with that booty popping while you got a man at home. Hide that booty.
hide that booty. Otherwise,
Hide that booty.
You become Mother Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Nah, nope. No trawling. We ain't trawling, y'all. Don't sweat it. All thoughts, views, and opinions expressed on this podcast are entirely our own. They are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, entertainment purposes only. We are not exposing, condoning, indicting, or telling you how to live your life. Now, enjoy the show.
She's riding a zebra.
What's running a zebra?
Sheena.
Sheena.
It's like the female Tarzan.
It was apartheid South Africa trying to carry the Tarzan narrative. And they a freaking white lady who's dominated everything, looking for her potential Tarzan, eh?
Tarzan.
What
language is that?
She could come out. That's a South African proper boer, eh?
Bird
Hey,
accent.
don't pretend you don't know. How African are you, eh?
My
Which
guy,
part of
you've
Africa are you
nailed it.
from, eh?
You've nailed that accent. You've nailed it.
I've never
Which
heard that.
part of South Africa are you from?
South Africa.
Speaking of Tarzan, man, the other time I was talking
That's
to
some bullshit right there.
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
You think it's bullshit?
It's bullshit.
What do you
man.
mean, do you think
a
it's
white
bullshit?
dude going,
With dreads. You know, we were talking about Tarzan, right?
It's like we've been living with these animals
Yeah,
for
I saw
millennia.
that clip.
We
I
don't
was
do
like-
that shit.
Oh, no, they
We don't swing through trees.
Oh, you saw the clip?
I said, nah.
No, the clip was. Let me.
Clapping what?
So the question is, Tarzan, was he a virgin before he met Jane, or was he like clapping?
Nah,
gorilla
it
chicks?
was fucking chimpanzees, bro.
Facts, right?
Nah, facts.
Because he's probably
facts.
seeing
Facts.
monkeys mating, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
those questions you're not supposed to ask yourself. Because somewhere out there, there is half chimpanzee, half... There's a Trumps out there. There's a sense of bullshit there that you just have to like let it slide. Don't ask too many questions for something that was made up by someone's mind.
A white man's mind.
Yep. Propaganda 101,
That was
man.
propaganda 101, man. What you trying to
I'm
say?
going to come and dominate.
What you trying to
in
say?
your
There's
territory.
these people.
The Maasai's have no inkling.
Yeah.
But they've survived.
They've lived with these animals for millennia. Nobody's swinging from trees. Nobody.
Yeah. We swing from dicks.
Nobody's out there going, parading animals.
First
and
of all
the animals come up.
Why do you
Reporting for
acknowledge
duty,
where
sir.
you are? You're supposed to be stealthy. You see?
Yeah.
That's why when white people came to Africa, they died in the hundreds. The biggest killer of white people in Africa was disease. They hadn't adjusted. All the explorers you see, all the guys who were repatriated, even from the States in Liberia experiment, it was ailments, malaria, diphtheria, swiwapi, all of those. For us, Ebola, Kagera. You know Kagera, it's cool. So we're so used to so many diseases, we're like, even COVID, when it came through. And we're like,
I don't know.
What do you mean? You mean a flu?
like a really serious flu, huh?
Like a flu?
Okay, I wash my hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unakunywa nini? Tangawizi kidogo?
Yeah.
Guys.
Unajifukiza?
I'm curious. You're my unks, right?
If you say so. We meet up in a club and I like her. Hey, no longer angst for you, man.
Do you guys have no like dad jokes? Do you have a dad joke? I got a dad joke.
Say it.
I want to hear it. So,
Yeah,
so I can not laugh.
No. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. All right. Let me. You know, I'm not a comic, but I'm like, okay. Have you ever passed by a cemetery?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know some people die just to get there? It's a dad joke.
No, it's a dead joke.
You think it's not funny? It's funny.
I'm trying to laugh now. It's just not coming.
Okay, what's your dad joke? Give me a dad joke.
Oh, I got some of those. What do you call 3 stupid mosquitoes?
What?
Boom, boom, boom. All right. How's another? What's shit, what's the other? What did the pimp say when he lost money at the beach?
What?
Beach better have my money.
I got one. It's a bit longer.
Okay, let's go.
Actually, you know what?
Rainbow Nation.
That's one of the first jokes I learned. And it was told to me by a white guy, some
Yeah.
old white
I
guy.
feel like
I know that joke.
You know that joke?
I feel like it's a dark humor joke, low key, bro.
It's not even low key. The thing is right there. It starts off with a, yeah.
Oh man.
That's not even a dad joke.
Yeah, you might want to edit that one out.
You want recording it, right? Oh shit!
Everything is rolling. What do you mean?
Oh, you never said it was.
When that guy disappeared, I'm like, what you gonna say?
You never said it was.
Nah, don't worry. We've been rolling for a couple minutes now.
Oh shit!
Yeah. No. You can say whatever you want.
I know, but that ain't gonna make it, right?
No, it's a safe space.
No,
Oh, no, online.
No, online.
We got families.
We've got families. We've got. No, we'll do stuff, but that bit no.
No, okay,
That
say no
bit,
more.
it's
Say no
like-
more.
it's about-
It was a good joke, though. It was a good joke. Oh man, it's amazing. I'm happy to have you guys in here, man.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for having us, man.
Yeah, man, it's great. All right, guys, what's up? It's your boy Sean 81 Jacks, your humble host of the day. This is episode 59, man, of the No Trolling Podcast, and I'm really excited. We've come a long way, man. I ain't gonna lie. 59 is insane. We're about to hit 60. I feel like I'm an old guy now. I'm about your age. I'm about to hit 60, guys. Don't play with me. But yeah, man. No Trolling is a show where we inspire, entertain, and drag you a little bit. You know, it's all good. Shout out to our number one listeners, our day one listeners. You guys are the real MVPs of the show, man. We guys keeps it going, man. Shout out to everybody who's watching us on a big ass TV right now on YouTube. Hopefully you've subscribed, man. Leave a comment. We always like to engage with the comments. That it shows like you guys are actually listening to what it's been said out here. A lot of people who come in here are yappers. Do you guys consider yourself as yappers?
We
like to talk shit.
yeah, but we talk meaningful shit.
Meaningful shit.
Yeah, things that make sense. Not just talking for the sake
In a
of
shitty way.
You're on your own there.
But yeah, man, shout out to wherever you're listening from, and we appreciate everybody. Shout out to our Dar es Salaam listeners. If you're from A-Town, if you're from Kenya, if you're from the States, hey, we appreciate you guys. And shout out to everybody who's like posting us when they're like watching us on YouTube. They're like posting with the phone and like tag us, No Trolling or Sean. Sometimes they tag me. I appreciate you guys for it. It's been amazing, man. You guys are the real deal, man. I really love you guys. And today, I'm super excited because we got Unks in the building, you know. We got the legends, you know what I'm saying? The know-it-alls, you know what I'm saying? You guys know it all, right?
No.
You've seen it all.
No, we haven't.
You've seen it all.
I'm still waiting to see some more.
Haven't seen enough.
You guys, come on, guys. Come on. These guys are amazing, man.
Hold on. So how about Biden? if we've seen it all, that guy made presidents at 78. We've seen it all? We ain't seen nothing.
Really?
Hey, Kamisa,
I feel like you have, though.
you feel like that. It's like temperature. It feels like 24, but in reality it's 30.
You know, but the shkamos have changed though.
Yeah.
The
You know,
shkamos?
the shkamos you know, it's like there's levels of shkamo. You know, you used to the shkamo coming from you know, little kids, and then teenagers start telling you shkamo. Then the other day, this dude told me shkamo, and I was like, I looked at this guy. I'm like, dude, you look like you have a teenage kid. What the hell? It's like,
Bring me your needle cut. You see?
You don't like shkamos?
nah, not from like a 35-year-old or 40-year-old. Nah. No.
Yeah. It's
If it comes
perception.
from a kid, yeah. If
It's
it comes from a
perception.
grown person, you're like, nah.
I've always been anti-shkamo.
Yeah.
I've
Me
always
too,
been like,
actually.
shkamo is only when I truly respect you and know you. And then there's a benefit of the doubt for family members. That's tier 2. Like because there's a blood relation, you have to have the shkamo. But someone I have no knowledge who you are, all right? You're in a position of influence per se, shkamo. There's a saying in Swahili, hata wauni huzeeka. Because all those wahunis go somewhere. Right?
Wauni wazeka. Wauni wazeka.
It's like an old gangster.
You can't even put that together. Yeah.
Because gangs are always like teens and stuff like that. Have you ever experienced like gangster and stuff like that?
In what context?
Let's say like growing up, have you ever experienced that like gangster lifestyle?
No.
This is
I'll be like-
Tanzania, man. Ain't no gangsters in Tanzania.
I've only experienced 3 murders. How about you?
There have been like 4.
4 murders, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so collectively 7 murders in total. By people like so-called gangsters. It's different. Yeah.
But yeah, man, as I said earlier, man, we got uncles in the building, man. It's always good to
I love the way
appreciate.
that just sideline that.
We got ankles.
We got uncle in the building, and I'm gonna do an intro for you guys, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
It's not gonna be like a punchline intro, but it's something.
You do you.
Yeah. Right here we got somebody with a lot of titles. I think he's being a competitor with a Nigerian prince. He has more titles than a Nigerian prince, bro. Like this guy is a content creator, man. He's a father. He's what's that called? Jiu-jitsu. What's that called?
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He does Brazilian jiu-jitsu, guys. So this guy, he's a stand-up comedian. He's an explorer, as he said. He's a conversationalist. Fancy way of saying just like he talks too much. He talks a lot of shit. But
Conversationalist?
yeah, you said that
Where?
on your bio.
Conservationist.
What's that?
We're going to have to edit that out.
No. Nothing is edited out. What's that though?
Conservationist.
What's that?
Conservation.
Yeah, so like I'm the real Tarzan.
Flora and fauna.
Yeah, I'm the real
Preserving
Tarzan.
these
Not a-
endangered species of animals and...
Yeah, I protect animals.
Oh!
Yeah.
You thought it was a conservative party? Conservative? Okay. Conservative? Okay,
I thought it was said. I read it wrong.
Our conversationalist.
Yeah.
Nah, conservationist.
So you into that stuff like nature and protecting nature and everything.
Yeah, I'm the real Tarzan. Yeah, none of this. None of that bullshit.
Damn.
Serving
All right.
nature.
Hey, back to it. He's a stand-up comedian and co-founder of Punchline Comedy Club. So yeah, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you, my man. And you forgot Pilot. Dang.
Oh, pilot! Oh,
Damn.
Oh,
Brother.
oh my
Brother.
days! He's a pilot, guys. He flies people. Imagine a guy like
People,
this.
that's what I do. The flying for conservation.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I don't fly passengers.
Oh.
With a name like Ahmed, come on.
Ahmed.
Dude. It's like, ladies and gentlemen,
Ahmed
this is
Dahal.
the captain speaking. Ahmed Dahal. It's like, ooh.
Oh, that's crazy. Also, you fly to go to the wild.
Yeah, so basically, I fly in the wild.
Okay.
So I fly for various NGOs that do conservation work. So they own the planes. I go there. I fly for them. Fly the areas. Take a look around. Take notes. I usually have an observer with me. So he's like taking photos, taking notes, like GPS coordinates of like if we see a carcass of a dead animal, we'll take coordinates. If we see a group of animals, we'll take coordinates, put notes down.
See poachers. you dodge bullets.
Poachers.
Oh, have you ever like done like poacher hunting?
Yeah, I used to be a ranger in a way.
Ooh.
I used to run a mobile anti-poaching unit, and we used to do anti-poaching on the ground. Yeah,
I remember like caught them and
yeah,
like,
a lot of times. Been shot at, the whole 9 yards.
you've been shot?
Oh, shot at.
Shot at?
Yeah.
Not been shot.
Not been shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right next to this.
That's why I'm still here.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We appreciate it. And right next to Ahmed is Evans Bukuku. How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man.
You feeling good?
Always good.
This guy is an MC, man, is a radio and TV personality. He's also a father, a stand-up comedian, and also one of the co-founders of tzpunchline Comedy Club. Like, I'm always curious, how did you guys come up with that? Comedy Club.
Over burnt sausages.
Burnt sausages. Really? You were just like barbecuing and shit?
No, I'm dope at barbecuing. My barbecue is next level. But my brother doesn't believe me because when we start talking about Punchline, I invited over to the house and I was like, it would be nice to barbecue.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was supposed to eat burnt sausages, man. Now this is okay. You have to go back like before that time. You have to go back like 20 years.
Yeah.
28.
As in like before we started Punchline.
Yeah.
Was I used to sell sausages for a living, processed meats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your bacon, your sausages, your ham, you name it, I sold it. Chipolatas, all of those, I used to sell them in Arusha and Kilimanjaro. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you used to also sell them in the nightclubs.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And we used to buy sausages from him. Like at
house was
night,
real.
Like 4 in the morning in the club.
How long have you guys known each other?
It's like 25 years.
25 years, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Before you were even a speck on
Oh
someone's
my
feet.
God.
You were basically just swimming.
They're not like us. Yeah, so we met up when I was hustling, right?
Yeah.
Trying to make $1. I'm trying to basically push that agenda of selling meats, and then to a point whereby I'd promote sausages using my name as an alias. I became known as Mr. Sausage. So I was a whiz at pool.
He was a proper hustler. When it comes to pool table, next level.
You used to hustle people in the pool?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Such an unk move, man.
Yeah,
All the time.
I was drinking my soda.
Fanta. Yeah.
I wasn't drinking. I just, so that was my thing. I was just gonna play pool, and I was good at it. And yeah, actually won a competition. Nah. You have to spend time doing it, man.
Okay.
So I won a TV. I remember competition in Arusha, is a big deal. And so basically, whenever I'd write, I wouldn't write my name anyway. And as soon as people saw Mr. Sausage, like, I'm not after him. Let me just wait for a minute. Yeah, it's good vibes. Yeah. So,
Damn.
Yeah. So then got to a point where I owned one of the first mobile food trucks in the country.
Ooh.
Way back when, it's 2000.
Mm-hmm.
And I called it Mr. Sausage. And so we were selling sausages and hot dogs and chips and all kinds of bites, like from 7 in the evening. So guys on the way home, they get bites and stuff.
You know where the clock tower is in Arusha?
No,
You know where Arusha is?
I know where Arusha is.
It's a monument.
Yeah, this is comedy me talking, man. So basically, it's right there next to Arusha.
The clock tower.
I think I've seen something like that.
It's like in the middle of Cape to Cairo. It's like right there, Bank Center.
I only been in Arusha twice.
Okay,
So
but
next
clock
time
tower.
you go to Arusha, check out the clock tower. It's
Yeah.
a mega monument. And he used to have the food truck right there around the clock tower.
And when it got to a certain time, we moved to clubs. And it got to a point whereby we'd put a hot pot around our neck with a tray, so my hands would be free, right? And then start selling to individuals.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's proper grind, bro.
Mr.
No,
Sausage, man.
it was so awesome, man, because it's like you buy a girlfriend a sausage and then she's gonna go and get some more sausages later.
All right, chipolata.
Those were the days.
Those were the days, man.
Good times, good
Veganism wasn't a thing.
What?
No, veganism wasn't a thing at the time, was it?
No, that was an ailment. That was you had to go to church for that. Being a vegan?
Yeah.
Woo! Hey, chai! Don't eat meat.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. I just chose not to eat. Hey, problem.
Problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel like I love Okay, pause. I love meat. Pause. I love meat.
What kind of meat?
Chicken.
Good. You have to be specific.
Yeah. On the apex. Oh yeah, true.
No. I said pause. That's why I said pause.
Oh, that's what it means.
Yeah.
Like.
Like pause. Like don't be stupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard
Oh,
it.
young
Like-
people talk.
Yeah.
We're learning something, bro.
Where's my Nani? Where my glasses? Where my sunglasses? Eyeglasses.
I'm gonna be using that all the time with you now.
Pause.
Pause.
All right.
Oh,
But yeah.
I get it. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, it's-
Yeah.
We
You
really
see,
are
we're
unks,
learning
man.
something.
Yeah,
What
man.
unks?
But yeah, by the way, Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Say no more. By the way, I almost forgot. Evans Bukuku is also one of the hosts of Big City Breakfast. So if you ever woke up to a good soothing voice, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. How long have you been doing that radio show?
Well, that radio show,
Yeah.
I've been doing it like a year and a half.
A year and a half.
But I was in radio. I've been in radio since like mid 2000s, in and out
Ooh.
of radio. Yeah, so I've got quite a lot of experience, and I've met many interesting people in the world of media broadcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you put on a radio voice when you like talk on the radio?
Nah, man, that's what people try and do now, and they come up with a voice which is not authentic.
Yeah.
You know, even like the news, like like na sasa niende kwenye taarifa hizi
It's a body.
Singida watu wanne wamekabwa na kiboko. Yani,
It doesn't make sense.
no, it doesn't sound
Authentic.
If it's news, you have to have a little bit of a narrative, a news kind of voice.
And it doesn't have soul.
Yeah,
You know, it's like.
it sounds like
You know what it sounds like?
Yeah.
You know, today you have this like the AI voiceover.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
doesn't have
Like
inflection.
human. Humane.
Yeah, it's just like
Flat.
flat. It's like that.
Yeah.
I like this podcast called No Trolling. Trolling is a good podcast. It's the 59th episode, the number one. It doesn't sound genuine.
No, finish that. It's the number one podcast in the city. But yeah, guys, we at Content Hub, by the way, if you're a content creator, if you are a photographer or a videographer, and you or a creative of any kind, this is a space for you, man. You can just come here and be creative. Of course, not for free. At a reasonable price. You can book the studio, you can book the equipment, you can book the likes. Depending on what your vibe is, you know what I'm saying? You can always come here, man. Again, it's going to be an amazing episode today. I feel it because we have two amazing comedians in the building. I always love having comedians in the show because, hey, you guys are so genuine, so free. Although I'm cutting out a really good part of the show in the beginning, but hey, it is what it is.
You have to
And-
pay for that extra.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Subscribe on our Patreon. No, I don't have a Patreon though. It's like Patreon is like OnlyFans. You know what OnlyFans is?
Yeah. Yeah, we've heard about it.
Something like that.
Don't be, you're not slick, guys. You're not
No,
slick.
Patreon is a digital sugar daddy.
No, I'm talking about OnlyFans. You do know OnlyFans, right?
We have some fans.
Some.
Yeah, but they're not only comedy fans. Like they're just like like.
You think you're slick? You think you're slick? Okay. By the way, we're gonna dive into a different segment of the show. We got red flags and green flags. We got a little couple games and wild thoughts, and we're gonna go on a short break, then come back for like no trolling question. But for now, we're gonna like just tap into the red flag and green flags.
Yeah, true.
If you're not familiar with what red flags and green flags are you familiar with what?
Yeah, red flag ni Chadema, green flag CCM.
Oh my God.
Jokes, man. We can't even do.
Okay, pass it to Ahmed.
Here you go, my friend.
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna say a statement, and if you feel like it's off, red flag. If it's okay, green flag.
Okay, offers in lies or.
No, like it's like, oh, let's say your girlfriend goes to the club every night. Red flag. And something
Am
like
I with? Okay, cool. No worries.
yeah,
Yeah, okay, cool.
yeah, simple. Okay. I'm simply just gonna read out the statements, and you just hop on it. Okay.
I was practicing. Sorry. sorry. Please continue.
Okay. Attractive, but a crash out. Red flag or green flag?
A what?
The girl you're talking to is attractive,
But
a crash out.
What's a crash out?
Wikipedia. Fill us in.
I crash out if somebody just like very, very sensitive and they just like go crazy all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Unresolved issues, trauma.
So you can't compromise that just because they're attractive?
Nah.
No. But we'll take her to a comedy show.
Yeah.
So as in release.
Could release.
That could help her.
Yes. Temporarily.
We're not here to help people's pains.
Some jokes are not as big as some people's trauma.
Yeah.
You know, and by the way, disclaimer, if you're a sensitive person, I'm throwing it out there. Maybe this episode is not for you, man. Just a disclaimer. Back to the red flag and green flag. They refuse to combine. Go ahead.
Leonardo, 20 years.
Hey man, sorry for interrupting the episode. I'm sorry. I know you were enjoying it. Hopefully you were enjoying it. I know you noticed the 4K quality, the good audio quality. That's all thanks to Content Hub, man. I've been shooting a couple episodes here and I really enjoy doing my podcast here, man. And if you're a creator or a creative person, you like making podcasting like myself, content creation, product shooting and stuff like that, interviews or anything when it comes to photography and videography, Content Hub is a place you need to visit. I ain't gonna lie to you. So make sure you check them out. Let me know. Back to the video.
They refuse to combine their finances even after years of dating. They refuse to combine finances with you.
Refuse. So you've made a choice that she doesn't want to.
Are you married or?
Let's say you're just in a relationship and you've been dating for years.
In Tanzania, that's called opening yourself up for voodoo.
Voodoo? What? How?
Get it?
I don't get it.
Oh shit.
Okay, there's a callback, right? So voodoo.
I know what voodoo is.
And then voodoo. What is the voodoo joke? And then you're setting yourself up to be violated. Okay. Do you remember that joke in the beginning? And the cop?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, damn, bro. I did not pick that up.
Yeah. It's called a callback. So I make a reference to something we said.
Yo,
before.
backdoor entrance.
I didn't say that. You said that.
You said that.
Is it not what you mean or something? Is that not what you meant?
Nah, basically, now if you're not married, you have it's still okay. I'd say okay because you don't have an obligation to each other.
To combine finances.
It's like combined finances. It's like you're just in a relationship. You're not married to each other.
So if you're
Unless
married,
you're that type where you're like, we don't believe in marriage, but we're a unit. It all depends on you guys. What you want to achieve and what you want to do. You know, people are different. Back in the day, it was. The woman's at home, the man handles the finances.
True.
Times have changed. Now, men are at home, women are handling the finances.
No. I think now
but
everybody
you've got both men and women
hustling.
out there hustling, grinding, trying to get their cookies. So, it's a different time, sharing of financial responsibilities, having joint accounts and building a wealth basket together, investing together. That's a normal thing now.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on combining finances though? With your partner
I think
or
it's important.
wife?
Once it's that level, that commitment has been secured legally. Because remember, it's no longer likely just the two of you. There might be extra family members involved, especially kids. All right. So you want to make sure you formalize anything. And should anything happen, you want to make sure that there's a continuation of this, right? And so being transparent, having proper financial literacy, which is an ongoing kind of educational process, to allow you guys to be in good financial standing, right? As opposed to when you're not committed, anything might happen. You just see an image, a message one day, twin. You had a balance of, let's say, 10 million shillings, right? For the sake of your new balance is 12,444.
What?
No, that can happen, and that has happened, regardless of who it is, the man or the woman. But basically, you have to trust that person.
When you have
So I'll go further. It's not just being married, but that you have to trust each other. The person has to be that person where you can
trust them.
Because I've seen a lot of marriages which they end up in disaster, man. And it comes to the split now. You know what I mean? Sheesh, I've
It's
seen
a painful part.
Yeah. And you know, it's really hard even for if there are children involved in the family. That's even worse. So when it comes to sharing financial, kind of having bank accounts together and that kind of stuff, you have to really trust each other.
Damn.
It's akin to sharing your financial bed. It's that, because you know, finance is one of the key leading causes of separation.
Oh.
Yeah, the transparency or lack of, or no vision, no financial vision. You can have a vision, and then where's the financial vision, right? What am I prepared to do now to save and scrimp so we can get to our vision? Are we both on board when it comes to this decision, which we've had conversations about? So you kind of get that feeling when you're in the process of dating and getting to know someone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It takes a while.
Takes a while.
It takes a while to get to know each other, to get comfortable with each other and feel like, oh, can we actually build together?
Okay. All right. They believe marriage is just a piece of paper. Then they don't want to get married. Red flag or green flag?
yeah, right. That's commitment issues for me.
Commitment issues?
Yeah, because I'm a spiritual believer. I'm a Christian also. Sasa, when you sign that document, it's more than just a document. That's why you call upon your closest people, those who love and those who you respect as well. And then you make a pledge to God in front of those people, right? So if someone just says, it's just a piece of paper, I'm like,
That's some serious issues right there.
because you might consider it a relationship light as a result, because there was no pain that you had to go through to get there. You know, it's just a piece of paper. So easy in, easy out, right?
Okay.
So I'd say that's my.
But also you have to remember, apart from the religious and spiritual aspect, that piece of paper is a legal piece of paper.
It's illegal.
Which has legal ramifications. So it's not just
A paper.
any piece of paper. It's a legal document, and that stands in a court of law. So there's legal ramifications to it. So you can't just, it's just a piece of paper.
True.
Yeah, true. Because when I was signing a marriage certificate, I looked at it later on and I realized there was one part I didn't sign. Because
So you're never married.
No, I was, but it says there's monogamous, polygamous,
Polygamous.
and there's a third option which I don't see today, potential polygamous.
What's that?
Oh, so right now you could be with one,
And
maybe
then
2
you-
years down the line you
add another one.
might want to
like
add
typical
another.
African relationships.
Okay.
There's potential polygamy. So but it's recognized. Nyumba kubwa, nyumba ndogo. As
Nyumba
in,
ndogo.
the nyumba kubwa had the bigger house, had the first dibs when it comes to the succession and the management of the household affairs and everything. Nyumba ndogo was a smaller house.
That's where you go to get the massage.
Yes. Whether or not you have a happy ending depends.
Okay. They don't believe in celebrating anniversaries. Red flags or green flags?
It's okay.
green.
That's why people think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Using more
fine.
money.
Yeah.
Like, why?
It's fine.
First of all, you make us trying to remember. It's a man trap. You didn't remember my anniversary? I'm like, man, look at the anniversary when we first met. It's a 100-day anniversary. There's like so many anniversaries. It's ridiculous. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Son's Day, World International Women's Day, Valentine's. There's too much to remember. You need AI for that stuff.
You don't believe in anniversaries at all?
No, even a birthday anniversary. You're supposed to thank God every day that you're alive. It's nice to find a way to celebrate your life. But you know, it's all commercial, right? It's all commercial. It's just made for money. The amount of monies that are made because of commercial.
Yeah, like Christmas. Christmas ain't got no religious anything to it.
Oh.
Oh, Christmas is Coca-Cola, baby.
Yeah, it is.
Christmas is Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, that's
never knew
designed
that.
for you to spend money.
You want to mention that? One of the sponsors later. Yeah, so Christmas, yeah. Because basically the whole nativity has been kind of taken over. The whole storyline, the storytelling, Santa Claus, St. Nicholas, etc. He's some random white guy who's overweight, getting into a chimney. Africans don't
like,
have
how does
chimneys.
that work? You
and
know,
that's
it's
why we're
like-
poor. All right? Who knows if your kids were naughty or not. This person's been spying on your children. And then he creeps in at night leaving
Into your
presents. Does that sound normal to you?
Santa Claus
that's a red
belongs
flag.
in
Santa Claus is a
prison.
red flag.
A proper red flag. He belongs in prison.
The story of the birth
He
of
belongs
Jesus
in
is one
prison.
thing.
Yeah.
Is one thing,
Out
but
there sitting on
creating that whole narrative around it and making sure.
So what are you gonna say to your kids when maybe they're going up to that tradition? What are you gonna tell them?
it's fake.
Hold on, it's like WWE is.
No, don't trust a white
It's
woman. Don't trust a white man coming in your chimney in the morning.
Yeah.
Like 4 a.m. coming down your
Yeah.
chimney. Do not trust that
And
person.
he visits every parent's kids.
Yeah.
Damn, I never knew. Christmas is Coca-Cola.
Wikipedia.
Have you seen that advert? Like,
No.
It's like a 90s advert.
I never
Where it's like there's a truck with Santa
Yeah.
Claus on the truck. It's a Coca-Cola truck, and it's driving through the neighborhood. And everywhere it drives through, it lights up in Christmas lights and whatever.
Yeah, that's what they used to play then. Because how are you gonna sell a soft drink during the coldest time of the year for
Both.
Western?
Best served cold.
Ding.
right there. Okay. They think couples therapy is unnecessary. Red flag or green flag?
Nah, red flag.
Any kind of intervention. Therapy could be
Very
prayer,
important.
Could be intervention of a professional. It could be sitting down with people who are respected, elders.
Yeah.
So anybody who's against that is like football game, but no referee, no needed.
Okay, that's
No referee. I am the referee. I'll decide. That's a problem.
And like he says, therapy, okay, I don't want to take it away from professionals who actually studies these things.
Yeah.
They play a part in this. However, when you talk therapy, it doesn't mean going to speak to a professional. It could be you as a couple choosing something to do together. You know what I mean? It could be anything. It could be a sport. It could be a fitness session. It could be an adventure. It could be traveling.
Couples
It could
massage.
Be, something.
Couples massage.
Would you ever do that? Couples massage?
Why not? Oh, hold on. Depends where you're taking this right now. What are you thinking of exactly?
No,
I can
like-
see your mind going.
No, no, no.
And where are you talking? Which part
I'm
of
talking-
the city of Dar es Salaam are you going to get this
Is it in
massage?
Sassani, Sins, or where? Just be
It's like
specific.
you have to
my
be,
friend.
yeah.
No, like a normal couples therapy. Like
I'm saying an
proper-
activity.
a
He's saying activities.
I'm
Yeah.
saying activity.
that couples can go. Okay, so beforehand, therapy was like the gatekeepers were the professionals.
Okay.
Because we didn't have access to that kind of information. Nowadays, with social media, etc., you have seen people who have gone through certain phase of their life and they've had this intervention that they discovered in a book or some kind of advice, and they took it and it helped create a bond that helped them stood those difficult times, right?
okay.
So those are just experiences. So a couple's massage is an experience you go to together, but this is an authentic massage.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Because
about.
you are saying, would you do that? I'm like,
No. The thing is, I don't like massages.
why?
Why?
I feel like
Why are you? Okay, huh?
don't even go there. But I don't like the idea of somebody just touching my body like that.
We won't even go there. Let's continue.
Okay, we're just gonna leave it at that.
We're comics, man. We can go dark quick.
He doesn't like to be touched.
Oh my
How
God.
far do you want to go back?
Who hurt you?
When I say 3, you come back.
No. It's just the idea of somebody just like touching my back and stuff like that. Would you let? Okay.
Hold on a second. Wait a second. Are you telling me that as a young man, you're early 20s, you've never been in a club somewhere and you had this vibe for a lovely lady, and then somehow you ended up home together, right? Has that never happened to you? You had to think about it? How long is this list?
Times have changed.
No. I don't.
How do you guys get it?
How do I don't?
Nowadays.
I've never had a one night stand.
Was it 2 night stand, 3 night stand? Hold on. The issue is someone who's relatively new to you
Yeah.
touching your body is not such a new thing in the current state of affairs.
I get what you're trying to say,
Yeah.
but I'm saying like somebody constantly just like, and I'm not even.
It's constantly. It's an hour thing. It's an hour
It's a
long.
therapy as well, you know what I mean?
Would you let a
The
guy do it?
tension.
Nah, hell no.
Exactly
Hell
my
no.
point.
Wait.
Red flag.
Wait. You had a guy, but a small guy. All right?
In India.
Kerala.
Yeah, Kerala.
So if it's just not sexual or whatsoever, as you
It's not supposed to be sexual.
supposed to be
so
sexual.
a guy could do it then.
But
Yes, but
Exactly. That's how I feel when somebody's touching my body.
that's the most vulnerable position any man can be in, and to have it.
you're slippery and almost naked. It's like
Yeah.
nah.
You're slippery, naked, and then there's the music playing, and there's a nice aroma, lavender or
There's a
whatever.
dude behind your back.
Nah, man.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah, that's how I feel with the whole idea of it. Maybe my perspective will change in the future.
If it's a strong chick, fine. It's okay.
Well, you do definitely get a hard on if it's a chick.
Nah, listen, getting a hard on, man, it's all here.
Ah.
It's all here. If you're getting in there and you're feeling all kind of like, down, control yourself.
Easier said than done. Let's continue.
The last red flag. green flag.
Because the masseuse could be Mrs. Dogfire.
Yeah, Mr.
Now, if you, you know Mrs. Dogfire?
I do not know who that is.
Wikipedia.
Okay, who's that?
Okay, so Mrs. Dogfire is like white. Who's the one played by?
Mary Poppins or like
No. The black.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry. Medea.
Yeah, Taylor Medea.
Medea.
Yeah,
White
so
Medea.
white version of
Oh,
it.
Medea. Oh,
Hello
damn.
there. How you doing?
Ugh.
Scottish accent. Played by
You're not
Robin
gonna get a
Williams.
hard on from that.
You know
Exactly.
Robin Williams?
Robin.
He passed on. Wait, how far back do we have to go? So Robin Williams was a comedian. This guy was. I see. There's a disconnect.
Yeah, the proper disconnect. We're from a different era, bro.
Akabisa.
Different
So
era.
Robin Williams was like
One
he
of the
took-
best comedians ever.
Like
I probably know his face, but
yeah, you definitely
yeah, you
do.
know his face. Like if you go back as far as what's his name?
Jumanji, the first Jumanji.
Jumanji. You know Jumanji?
yeah.
So
Not the new Jumanji,
is
the first
Yeah, so
Jumanji.
the old Jumanji.
Oh, I've never seen this guy.
I'm going further back.
I've never seen this guy.
Hilarious.
He died almost like 10 years ago. 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know this guy.
Brilliant. Funny guy.
Funny guy.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. Talented.
And he was rapid fire. He's like
Next
so
level.
talented.
Very energetic.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. The last red flag and green flag. They avoid discussing past relationships.
Red flag. Red flag because
Well, what do you think before he goes
If they avoid discussing
past
past
relationships?
relationships, I tend to be a green flag, as in some people tend to just use past relationships and continue putting them into the current relationship. As in people are saying my ex this, my ex that. And for me, it can be too much. Why are you always going back to an ex?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
But if it's a point of intervention, as in like, being open, as in here's our breakup story was like this. But if it's like continued my ex and my ex, like a comparison vibe.
So do you mean like referring in a positive way or just bringing that up in a dramatic kind of?
No. I mean like they just don't like talking about their past relationships ever.
yeah,
There could be unsolved trauma right there. Because
Yeah.
the thing is, man, listen, when you go into a relationship, you're sharing a bit of yourself with someone else. You know what I mean? Now, maybe you don't have trauma and whatever, or you dealt with your stuff and you're good. You've healed from whatever you've been through. And now you're with this person who hasn't healed. And they're going through some of their stuff. That tends to affect you eventually. So,
how do you trust someone though?
Exactly.
You've been in relationships, you don't want to say anything about them. It doesn't mean that you go deep and delve, do a deep dive, but at least just acknowledge,
yeah.
because that means that you've got something you're hiding. So how cops, when they catch a criminal, they're like known associates, and they go past, this guy's got a rap sheet, right? How many bodies?
How many
I
bodies?
think it's like it's maturity and healing as well. Because if someone is not willing to speak about the past,
It's
there's two
painful.
things: either hiding something, or it's painful, like you said. And why are you hiding something? You know, we should be able to trust
Aren't
each
you
other.
over that?
Yeah.
And why did you jump into a relationship?
And if it's painful, then you need healing. So let's work on that.
Okay.
But to heal, you need to open up.
Open up. For sure.
Not just vulnerable.
You gotta be vulnerable, bro. You gotta open up.
And
If you don't open
hard,
up,
and it's hard.
it's hard, bro.
It's hard. It's
Tough.
not an easy.
It's one of
we're
the
not
hardest
saying-
things.
We're not talking as comics. We open up quite a lot, but there are obviously boundaries.
Okay.
And sometimes you want to make a joke about something, and you're thinking like, "Am I ready to talk about this?" Because we give a lot of ourselves on stage when we are, some of it, of course, there's chumvi, pili, you add a bit
You
of
gotta
spice
make
and
it funny.
pepper.
You still gotta make it funny.
We're not journalists on stage, all right? But there are certain things that you touch them, you're like, should I go there? Yeah. So you have to really think.
And for a comedian to arrive, what we call arriving is like, now you're a comedian. Like you found your voice and you're there. Is when you learn to tap in your vulnerability. It's not just about cracking jokes on stage.
Yep.
It's about being able to go up there and talking about your pain and talking about your hardships and really open up. And now, go look at this guy called Neil Brennan.
Neil Brennan.
Brilliant comedian.
Yeah.
He has this thing called 3 mics. This special, he did 3 mics. So he's on the stage and there's 3 microphones. And he goes from one mic to the other. On one mic, it's punchlines. One-liners.
Okay.
It's just doing
one line is
one-liners.
a bit like the dad joke.
Yeah.
Set up, punchline. Set up, punchline.
And then he moves from the one-liner mic. He goes to trauma.
Trauma.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he's just talking about trauma, what he's been through. And he goes from the trauma mic and he goes to stand-up comedy mic. And then he does the jokes. And then he goes back again to one-liners, trauma, stand-up comedy. Brilliant. One of the best works of art I've ever seen.
That's breaking down the typical scenario when someone drinks. Instead of what?
Then you're back to happy. Damn.
Yeah, but that shows you that, like, even when motivational speakers, look at the motivational speakers who really capture an audience, are the guys who really open up and become vulnerable. Look at leaders who really, and I'm not talking like sweet talkers who can move a crowd. No, I'm talking about people who really touch people. They tap into vulnerability. Like, they're okay
I'm
to do
the
it.
best. I'm the greatest. No one's greater than I am. Spoke to Vladimir. Confusing, got same name. Yo. Now that guy doesn't like vulnerability.
No. No. He's got trauma.
He like his cartoon character. You know Sleepy Joe? Trauma Trump. Trauma Trump's the new name.
TT Trump.
How many
TT Trump, you should see me in my tutu.
How many people can he impersonate?
Impersonate?
Yeah.
That's not my vibe. That's
Ngoja nikueleze.
That's him.
Ngoja nikueleze. He red flag, green flag. Ukiangalia hii kijana umeona wapi? Umeona hii ni campaign unafanya. Na hii red umeona wapi?
Can you do an accent?
That wasn't.
No, like an accent, like let's say a French accent.
You want to know which kind of accent, my friend? There are different kind of accents.
He's really good with accents. He's got quite a few.
Go French.
It depends, Sometimes it is difficult for me to just jump into another accent, So I was there in Bordeaux, drinking my wine, minding my own business.
But don't forget to load.
Of course,
Ah,
every
my
time they're
God.
talking, you have to do as fromage avec.
Speaking of French, when I was in Zanzibar the other day,
What?
Zanzibar, there were traces, like a lot of French people there. So I was dealing with a lot of French. Like, your shutter has been delayed. We excuse. Very, very sorry, Sean. It was traumatizing for me.
Yeah.
But we made it. We survived. But so that was red flag and green flag.
Thank you. We made it.
We made it, bro.
How many did we get right?
That's the fact. That's the fact.
There you
So
go.
now we're gonna dive into another segment called Wild Thoughts.
Wild thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that should be cancelled.
Okay, here we go.
Disclaimer.
2025.
No. It's not that deep. But in Wild Thoughts, we're gonna be playing a game in Wild Thoughts
It's
called.
not good when she says that, though, bro.
Yeah, it's
not that
you have to
deep.
have reflection.
Yeah. The game right now we're gonna be playing in Wild Thoughts is called "Is It Cheating?" So basically, I'm gonna say a statement, and you tell me if it's cheating or not.
Oh, okay.
Friendly flirting with someone else at the bar when your partner is not around.
It's not,
Not
cheating.
cheating.
Ah.
No.
Oh.
It depends on your definition of
Slow,
flirting.
as a guy flirting with a girl,
Yeah.
That's practicing. That's rehearsal.
it's fine.
It's fine.
That's rehearsal. If you're a guy and you're flirting, that's rehearsal.
That's what you should be doing.
If you're
when you
taking
see
a
a
number,
beautiful woman, you should flirt with her.
yes,
But you have a girl already.
It's fine.
I know.
Yeah.
But you're rehearsing. Listen,
You're making her feel good.
it's a continue. You know, he does jujitsu, right? If you stop doing the act of jujitsu, I mean, you get rusty, right? You could continue practicing.
You know, the thing is,
If you take a number and want to act on it, that's a problem. But if you just like,
the most alpha and most real shit to do is like you see a beautiful girl, you flirt with her, you make her feel great, and you go home alone.
That's alpha shit right there.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's next level. You
Tenzin-
go home to your lady. It's like, got this.
hold on,
You know-
Tanzanians didn't get the whole manual. They got the first three parts. You approach a lady, you make her feel good.
What next?
You have to be very
You know what I
careful,
mean?
man.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's the art of being a gentleman. That thing is lost. You know?
Okay, you're using a relationship dynamics, but if you look at it in terms of two guys, right, and you use this thing of like making a guy feel more confident and good. Man, I love your shoes, man. Where'd you get them? Right? That person is going to be more adhering to you, even if in terms of a relationship, in terms of potential business or opportunities.
Yeah.
That person will lean towards people they like
Okay.
and want to be around.
Yeah. Makes
Showers.
sense.
You know, Showers do the same thing, eh? Showers is political flirting.
Jumba we tajiri sana bwana. Tajiri huyu.
tajiri.
Huyu chana naye bwana. Huyu bwana. Ala la 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 la.
Sikiza huyu. Mimi siongea, ongea na huyu.
Tajiri. That's a term used in a lot of businesses.
In third
Tajiri,
world
kama
countries. Tajiri. In third world countries. Tajiri. I'm like, ooh, let's be honest.
Do you know what tajiri is?
But it's just a way of sugarcoating it or like softening you up. So it can be
Yeah,
like,
Of course.
Yeah.
Take advantage.
Yeah. So flirting, the whole point of flirting is to make someone feel good.
oh,
Yeah.
so somebody calling you tajiri is like flirting a little bit.
It is.
Yeah.
It's stroking ego.
Yeah.
As long as ego is the only thing you stroke.
Stroking. Oh.
What do you say?
Pause.
Flirting is awesome. I love it. It's delicious.
Delicious,
Oh
huh?
my god.
Yeah.
And women love it too. Women love it too.
Women love compliments.
Any woman who tells you that she doesn't love flirting, she's lying.
Liar.
She's lying.
Caitlin.
Women love it.
I don't think I
But
flirt a lot.
but also you gotta be good at it.
flirting.
Yeah, you can't just be
can't be
going
a
up to a
weirdo with
woman and being a weirdo.
I
and saying,
like your flower.
Do you have like a line that you go with or like things you always
There's a line that works every time. Yeah.
clue me in, bruh?
It's like you go up to a girl, it's like, hey, how you doing? And you're like, oh shit, I forgot my pickup line. And then you start a conversation. Because everybody wants to have a pickup line. You know, it's like, oh, you look like this or like that, da, 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 da,
Okay.
you know, and it was sent like from the, like there's this weird one, it's like, oh, God is missing an angel because you're down here or something like that. You
yeah,
know,
that's
it's like,
cool.
yeah. So doing the, I forgot my pickup line bit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's an icebreaker. It's not a compliment. It just breaks the ice and allows you, because she's not expecting that. And women get approached by a lot of weird people saying
True.
weird, dumb shit. You know what I mean? Corny and whatever.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you approach a woman, already her guard is up,
Yeah.
thinking, oh, another one. And then when you say something like that, it's like, you get like a little, a little smirk, a little smile, like
and the moment you make her smile, bro,
you know what I mean? It's like, oh, he's different. Ooh, that's nice. And
Has a sense of humor.
access right there.
Do you think pickup lines work in Tanzania?
It's cultural, bro. Pickup lines is a Western thing.
It's not here.
Tanzania pickup lines involve cash or drinks interchangeably.
Really?
It's true. Drink is nice. Alcoholic drinks is an icebreaker. Essentially, that's what it is. You go to any kind of party or corporate event, they give you a welcome drink to kind of
Loosen
ease
you
that
up.
Tension,
ease that tension. All right.
Okay.
You know, a glass of wine. You know, it just eases tension.
But also Tanzania, you know, now it's different. You know,
DM
where
culture.
do you meet women?
DM.
You know,
True though.
You know what I mean?
It's betting, huh? That thing is betting. In Mkeka.
DM.
Yeah, because what happens is, I like it, DM, I like it, DM, I like it. So now you've got like 10 simultaneous DMs. How do you keep along with 10 conversations simultaneously? So you have to have now the same kind of story. It's strange.
You asked a question and it kind of like cut me thinking like, how did you guys meet women back in the day?
we used to have hangouts. We had hangouts. Like you go to a place, there's like pool, there's a little bit of music, there's some kind of vibe. Young people come through, they hang out, and you know.
And parents did
you
lots
get-
of social gatherings as well. Social gatherings were those areas whereby, in fact, the Asian community does that a lot today, especially the Indian community. As in, like, going to Coco Beach. You think maybe people are going there to have a good time, etc. Yes, there's fresh air, but they're allowing their kids to intertwine and engage. So it's different, all right? So we don't have that as much nowadays. And then the gated communities, kind of like, English medium, school bus. Because you meet someone, like, oh, I see you every day going to the bus. And you engage in a conversation. And so, you have your hangouts during the weekend.
Yeah.
Park. We don't have parks because 70% of open spaces are no longer available. So basically, where do people meet? Kids don't play together anymore.
So now it's clubbing. It's clubbing. And clubs are not the best place to meet people.
You can't
bro.
hear anything.
You can't hear anything. You can't have a
Yeah.
conversation.
True. Sound.
Bunch of drunk people. It's just not the right place.
Yeah, that's why this year I started to I'm gonna be cutting off clubbing a lot because I may go to club when it's absolutely necessary, but I feel like I want to go to cafes, chill more there, go to comedy clubs because you can meet people at a comedy club.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Those are nice places. Like even guys when they bring,
Perfect segue.
it's like want to take a girl out on a date. I tell the young guys like, yo, bring her to the comedy show.
Yeah.
Bring her to the comedy show. It's an early night. It starts at 8. It's your date vibes. It's nice,
Funny. Everybody's just
funny. You have a good
engaging.
time, and then
Yeah.
from there, go home.
Man, when
If she wants to go to the club, let her go to the club. Don't go to the club with her.
yeah.
Don't do that. And unless she's your girl. But she's not your girl and you're trying to get in,
Yeah.
don't go to the club.
Because you're
with her.
taking her back to the national park
You're taking her.
when she should be in a game reserve.
That's a bar, bro.
No.
That's a bar.
Be in a zoo.
No, zoo is like in captivity. But game
Yeah,
reserve-
your captivity.
Damn. That's
Because would you go back with Ahmed?
Why? Why are you doing
the
that?
national, and then
Listen,
all the other animals out there.
Exactly. Dudes are drunk. Da, da, da. Maybe there's an ex. Maybe there's a this. Maybe there's another guy
there's
who wants.
always a hyena.
It's like it's too much.
The hyenas and the vultures. The hyenas are the ones who wait outside the washrooms. They wait for somebody to black out, somebody to disappear.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then vultures are the ones now at 5 in the morning.
everybody.
Dude, this thing. Whenever you like a girl, and you make sure, like when she's with you, there's no other distraction. You plan everything thoroughly. So when you're with her, you'll take her to the comedy club, the night is over. You either take her back home, or if you get to that next level, hey. But if she wants to go to the club or whatever, don't go. Say, babe, sorry, I got work tomorrow, da 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 da. Even drop her at the club and leave. That's a baller move, man. That's a baller move. Yeah, you're not like the rest. You got patience.
special.
You got you know. It's like I don't want to share you that vibe. Oh,
Okay.
you know what I mean? And then you plan things like picnics, dude. People don't do picnics.
Yo,
I did a picnic one time. I regretted it.
why?
because it's such a different kind of concept. It's like someone's expecting, like how brunches began here. They began as authentic, like it's a late lunch, it's more relaxed, a little bit of, bubbly. That's how you're supposed to do but then it kind of escalated into this drinking marathon. It starts at midday, it goes until 6, someone's looking cross-eyed, oh yeah, more fresh. I'm like,
It's basically the clubbing experience in brunch.
Yes.
However, picnics work. Picnics work because, first of all, there's a few things you need to do beforehand. You need to understand the person you're taking out to picnic.
Okay.
Understand a few things about her. Understands what does she like to drink. Is she a bubbly person? Is she a wine person? Or she doesn't drink alcohol? What she likes to eat.
cheap date.
You know what I mean? Is she a cheese person, whatever? Because you have to make sure that whatever you're bringing to the picnic, it's something that she'll enjoy.
True.
Or is she open-minded enough to try something different? You know what I
Picnic in
mean?
Dar es Salaam.
It's insane.
Tunaenda
But-
mnazi moja.
But have you noticed that in Tanzania the culture of dating is not as common as how it is out there?
Yeah, it's not.
People don't go on
Yeah,
dates out
because
here.
people go to clubs, man. It's like
But dating, even as a word, doesn't exist in Swahili.
Yeah.
Tuna date. That's what it is. Tuna date.
Like dating
if
in
a word
Tanzania
is
means-
not really existent in the Swahili culture, it means it's not used regularly,
Yeah.
then either it's been completely replaced by English or it's not really a thing.
Because like people in Tanzania like think like dating is like you're already in a relationship. But dating is the
No.
act of getting to know each other and doing
Bro.
different activities to get
Even
to know
boyfriend,
each other.
girlfriend, that's Swahili words for boyfriend and girlfriend are not really there.
Oh.
It's a friend who's a boy, rafiki wa kiume, rafiki wa kike. We start off with mchumba.
it's like
Is
fiance.
fiancé. Everything else behind this living sinfully is here. And so what happens is that no one engages or allows that culture to kind of grow. And what happens is that young kids like yourself, everybody starts hiding who they are. They start hiding. And parents, understandingly, and guardians, they say, if you get pregnant or if you get somebody pregnant, you're in trouble. So focus on your studies. In the meantime, your body is making all these moves that are saying, but I feel like doing this. And we kind of left, that's a vacuum that's been left for a long time. And for me, it's a massive challenge when it comes to teenage pregnancies, unplanned pregnancies, spread of HIV, AIDS, and the like. It's because these conversations are not held. Just like if you get somebody pregnant or if you get pregnant, you're no longer my child. And that happens a lot.
Like you was kind of like personal. Like you, the way you pointed that to
No,
me.
it's a parent giving you the fear of God. They love you, but they're doing the fear of God because God forbid, they've sacrificed so much to put you through a certain kind of educational system. And then you go and basically throw it away because how do you continue in the same format? And how are they viewed as parents? Like, they reflects upon you as a leader of a household that you couldn't get your people together. People have to move regions to save face. And then, of course, there's the family. Oh, that one, their child went on ABCD. It's not a good look, but there's no conversation that's held. So I find young people have a big problem of trying to hide their character and true characters. Like, I'm dating this person, but I don't want my mom and dad to know. Usually it's the cool auntie or uncle who knows. They're the one who usually...
I introduced a girl once to my parents.
Yeah.
This is a chick in school, man. She came from South Africa, moved to Tanzania, saw her, and I was like, that one.
For me.
I made my move, man. Took my time. And we used to do walks together. Yeah, we used to do walks and picnics and whatever. It's proper.
Okay.
Proper. I saw this shit in the movies. So I was like,
Exercise integrated into the
you
thinking.
introduce to your mom and dad because, it's normal.
Where?
In the movies.
In the movies, it's normal.
And what happened?
So at first I went from school, we passed by the office, introduced her to my dad. My dad looked at me as like, he didn't say anything. And in my head, I'm like, oh, my dad's cool. Go home, introduce her to my mom. And my mom's like, I'm thinking, oh, it's cool. My dad calls my mom, is like, what the hell is wrong with your son? I'm her son now. It's not our son. It's like, what the hell is wrong with your son? What do you mean? What's this bullshit of introducing? Who do you think you are? to introduce a girl. You're living in my house and da, 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 da. And then I was like, and then when I realized,
Eating my
I was like,
food.
oh shit. I didn't understand it then, but growing up, I understand. I was like, oh, it's a cultural thing. It's a different thing, you know, to us Africans, you know. No, I'm different because my baby is like what now, 15 years old. I know a few years she's gonna start dating, and if she brings someone home, I'm gonna have to be cool with it.
Bad boys.
Even though
Bad boys, you gonna do
click.
We gonna hear.
if you mess with my daughter, bro. Yeah, that's
I got a whole routine planned out.
Really?
Oh yeah. I feel sorry for the dude. However, I have to be cool. I can't be like the way my parents were.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So it's that
You feel the same way?
disconnect.
I have a 14-year-old, so you know, a girl, and it's the same way because you are basically entrusting a sense of responsibility to this individual as a man who is stronger. If you know that out of 3 women in the world, 1 will experience some kind of sexual violence, sexual abuse. Think about that. 1 out of 3. That figure is scary, bro.
Scary.
So if you want to entrust somebody, that's why our parents always say family, good family. Yeah? Where did she come from? Where did he come from?
Okay.
Good family. Very important because there's a semblance of, okay, these guys train their people well.
She's got a good upbringing.
Their value system, in their spiritual 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean nothing will happen, it's guaranteed, but their chances are kind of lessened because you've done your due diligence.
Okay.
As opposed to some random guy. Who is this guy? Oh, I broke up with him. He's with my boyfriend now. What?
It's like, man, hey, we got to do the thing.
Yeah.
We did the thing. Okay.
Next thing you hear, somebody's disappeared. Hey, hasn't been found. It's been missing for days.
Mabu Panda, oh yeah.
What else would you think?
Okay. Asking someone who isn't your partner for relationship advice and venting about your partner. Is that cheating?
I don't like venting about your partner. That's wrong.
That's wrong. That's unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Because your partner, that's your partner. That's your ride or die. You know, you have to be, you can't just vent negatively about her to other people. That's a no-no. You either deal it with her or find someone who's like
A neutral party.
a neutral party, someone who's close to you, someone who cares about you, who you can open up to, but just
spiritual
not,
leader.
yeah,
No, you are?
or even like a really good friend.
Yeah.
you know,
Someone who's completely got your back.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you can and you're going through it, you can share with them,
okay.
but not some random people.
Yeah.
That's
you know.
cheating.
And
That's not even, that's worse than cheating. That's
It's like,
that's backstabbing.
you're
man.
revealing your the weakness of your partner or your perceived weakness of your partner, and that puts you in a very bad position.
Okay.
That's ugly.
Yeah, don't put their stuff out there.
Nah, protect them.
Yeah,
Okay. Going to a strip club without your partner.
Not cheating.
what is a strip club?
No, you're the one who's not married here. I'm the married one. It's not cheating. It's not.
What is it? Rehearsal?
Strip club? Not cheating.
Are you rehearsing?
No.
What are you
It's
doing?
therapy.
It's therapy. You think it's cheating, Evans?
For me, there's a scripture.
There's a scripture.
Yeah.
Said the one who's been to multiple strip clubs.
You see why you don't tell certain people things like just because then they come and put it on a freaking podcast. And I went for research purposes, by the way.
No. I've never been to one.
I'm writing a book.
I'm
You
curious.
went for research, I went for
I went
therapy.
for research.
Research.
Long story. Anyway, so what I'm saying is Matthew 5:28. So basically, like if you look at someone with a longing or a yearn, I don't know the words exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you have engaged in a sexual act with them. You've cheated.
So it's going to a strip club is cheating to you.
No, it's not.
Spiritually, yes, it is.
No, I'm talking about you. Don't look at the general spirituality thing. I'm talking
I
about
have
you.
to. Well, if my moral code is there, it doesn't mean. Hold on. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what it says, and I can understand why.
I'm saying you though. Forget about the scripture.
What do you mean? Young man. Why you? No, what do you mean forget about scripture?
No.
Yeah. Pause.
No, that's not how you use pause.
We're doing.
We're learning.
Yo, Wikipedia.
Okay,
We're
I'm
learning.
saying like I know there's the rule on how you should live when you're like a Christian and everything, right? There's a way to follow how to be so you can go to heaven, right? I'm saying forget about that. I'm talking about you as a person.
So you want me to dissect myself and disassociate myself
Yes.
from the spirituality?
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's wrong.
So is it cheating?
It is.
Okay.
Because cheating is created by planting a seed. The seed, have you eaten a tree if you eat a seed? Think
No.
about it. But if that seed was in the right, metaphorically speaking,
Yeah.
right? If it was in the right environment,
Yeah.
it grew up into a tree, right?
Yeah.
But the seed came from somewhere. So when someone plants a thought in your head, you think it's just a thought, right? But if you keep on meditating on that same thought because that person introduced it, or you introduce yourself
Why are
to
you
that thought-
meditating on the thoughts of being at a strip club?
What isn't? Hold on a second. The act itself of looking by lusting, right?
Yeah.
What are you looking for? You're lusting, right? If you're lusting, what are you looking to do? What are you looking to move to? It's a powerful suggestion. That's what I'm saying. The only time, technically speaking, you should look at anybody who's naked, right?
Yeah.
Is either your small baby or someone you share a bed with, right?
Okay.
Technically speaking.
Technically speaking.
But if you are a doctor specializing, what is your word again?
But are there strip clubs out here?
We have no idea. We can't comment on that, and we support the government 100%.
Okay. Just curious though. I'm always curious. Okay. Lying about your relationship status when you meet somebody attractive.
That's definitely cheating. You're on a mission. You're on a mission. Why are you hiding your relationship status?
Those are the guys who date multiple people at the same
Yeah,
time.
why are
I
you
don't
doing
understand that. By the way, you have to tell me. This is not Wikipedia trying to be.
No, I don't know about that.
Why are you lying? All right, no, like guys who date multiple people at the same time.
I don't date multiple people at the same time.
No, you have people. You have peers. Don't you have friends?
I do. I don't get it either.
You're not helping my cause.
I don't.
You've heard of it, right? There's like
Yeah.
3 or 4 people they're
Yeah.
seeing.
Yeah, I know
Now I'm
people like
are they
that.
seeing them or are they seeing and engaging? Because I don't understand that. And it's happening a lot now.
Yeah, now it is. Yeah, it's just because like people have this mentality that people are always cheating. People are not serious, so
Yeah,
everybody
because
just playing
people
around.
are. People are.
Yeah, people are. And
Yeah, people are. That's why people think that way.
So, like-
but if you're in a marriage, or even if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, you gotta keep that shit open. You gotta tell people.
True.
When you meet people and somebody that bit comes up, you have to be open about it.
That's why I have issues of dress code. And I believe in like a red traffic light, right? Traffic light parties? Mm-hmm. It's single people who are in green looking for people who are also in green. Someone in amber is like it's complicated, it's a new breakup, maybe rebound,
Yeah,
all that vibe.
yeah.
Red is taken. And you ask, well, if you're red, why are you here? Because you're red, right?
why are you in the green section?
Huh?
You're like, why are you in the
someone
green
said, listen, I just need someone to comfort me, that vibe, right?
Okay.
But now, let me ask you, if you're dating or you're married to somebody, but they're dressing like you're dating, as in all the communication going out there, like how peacocks do it, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like you have a girl and you go to a social media platform,
Yeah.
page or whatever, and she's got all these weird poses and all
Yeah.
sexual
Suggestive.
and whatever. It's like
Twins are out there.
It's like
But you know what they usually say for that? They say, you met me like this. Why are you trying to change me?
nah, walk away, bro. She's for the streets. Walk away. Seriously, walk away. Your lady.
They say body positivity.
Nah, bullshit.
Johnny Walker, keep walking.
Walk away, bruh. She for the streets. There's no two ways about
I'm
it.
walking away.
So how should women in a relationship dress as?
Basically a different tier in terms of conservativeness. So let's say we got kids, right? Mm-hmm. There's a time whereby daughters would start dressing a little bit more provocatively than before, right? As they start to recognize who they are and they're becoming a young woman, all right? And they also get the peer pressure, all right? So there's a point whereby even in the animal kingdom, it's the same thing. There's a certain, when you're looking to position yourself as a certain person, that I'm looking. And men are also positioning themselves the same way. Men are like, I'm driving my own car, got my own wheels, I'm responsible, I'm a spiritual person. You're positioning yourself. Once you're into the relationship, which is long term, and you trust each other, why are you still positioning yourself as if
You're single.
anyone's for the taking? Which is strange. And I'm sorry.
Because the thing is, when you look, listen, I don't know what you need to dress as. You know, you as a woman, you have to figure that out. However, if your outfit kind of sends some kind of message, and dudes are being like all up in your grill, trying to get with that, and if you're someone's woman, there's a problem.
Okay.
So I'm not saying wear a kitenge or wear a hijabu, whatever. No.
There are,
You know, it's just there's a presentation where it's like, as a guy, I see you, I'll be like, nah, she's
and by the way,
not available.
By the way, it's not just the dress code. Everyone focuses on the dress code. It's also the body language.
And the mannerisms.
And the cadence and the conversation and the suggestiveness and the flirtatiousness, all of those things combined to send a message.
Like at work, there's some people I know that it's like, I work with them, corporate office, that kind of vibe. They come and they hug you and say, hey, lovely seeing you, dear. I was like, you're someone's wife. What are you doing?
And you're wearing sparkly material.
What are you doing? You're someone's wife. Why are you hugging
You
me?
know, the sparkles,
We work together. We're not anything special.
but maybe she
And
wants...
but that's the thing now, because now it sends mixed messages. You know how hot dudes are. You know, now you're like,
I got it. I got it.
We're idiots, bruh. We're idiots. You know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't take much to kind of make us feel a certain way and start.
That's how certain people manipulate others. Just that. They know that the buttons. You respond to this, and you respond to this, and you respond to this, and you can't help yourself.
And that's why this term has come. Office husband, have you heard that term?
Yeah, I've heard it. Work husband,
that
work
shit
wife.
is real. Work wife or whatever. That shit is real. That shit is real.
Just
bro.
like with kids, say mchumba, dangerous.
Dangerous.
It's dangerous, mtoto mdogo, mchumba. No. That's grooming. It's the kind of joke that's for those people who want to take advantage. It can be grooming.
Okay.
You have to be very mindful of these things.
Okay.
Hide that booty. That's what I'm saying.
Otherwise,
Don't come out here with that booty popping while you got a man at home. Hide that booty.
hide
that booty.
Otherwise,
Hide that booty.
You become Mother Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Hey man, hey, ho ho ho. Okay, telling someone they're attractive but saying it as a compliment, is that cheating?
Nah.
It depends how you say it.
Yeah. It's not.
After hours,
look
office
at
party,
you.
had a few drinks, and you are fine. Your husband's so lucky. Oh my gosh.
That's cheating.
It's leading one way.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
wow,
it.
today you've changed your hair.
That's good. You look good.
You look good with this. You should do that more often.
Oh, that's not cheating.
That's not cheating.
It depends on the compliment and how you say it exactly.
And the follow-up
the tone.
action.
The
that
tone,
ensues.
bruh. It's like, oh, you look nice.
Girl,
Oh,
Girl, ooh,
you
you
look
looking fine.
those earrings are fire earrings.
problem.
Okay. So we finish off the segment with a dilemma. So there's this dude who sent a dilemma. So we're gonna try to help him out. Yeah?
On a podcast, okay, this is where he takes his he takes his advice from. Cool, do it.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
People actually listen and like.
No,
say
I
stuff.
agree. They listen, but
Yeah.
okay, fine.
All right, man. You guys are smart. So I did like clue people in that. Hey, we're gonna have some smart people. So if you have questions, you know, they can help you out. They're unks. They're seen in a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Okay. So he's saying you're in a situation. Picture you're in a situation where a girl tells you you're using me. But in reality, you're both engaging in something that requires two willing participants. If I point that out, I risk sounding cold, like I don't value her. But if I just apologize or take the blame, I'm accepting guilt for something we both chose. What am I supposed to say to her?
The conundrum. So using her in what way?
In what way? I feel like
Is there a specific way? Or?
yeah, I feel like when it comes
Body?
to sex, you know, because I feel like his scenario is like this. Let me digest it more better for you guys. You're with a girl, maybe in a situationship or maybe in a relationship, but she says you're using her for her body. But technically speaking, it takes two to tango. So it doesn't make sense saying I use you because you're also using me.
Like in the enjoymeter. All right, who's enjoying who?
I have a feeling like in that type of scenario, it's that she has arrived in a space where she wants it to go to the next level, and maybe he's not there yet. So if it's I don't know how long that relationship is,
Yeah.
but maybe it's reached that point where she wants to be. It's like, oh, maybe I want you to, pop the question, or take it to that next level.
Oh yeah, yeah. You might
know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
you're
then-
onto something.
And then the brother is not yet there.
yeah.
And then so
Listen,
now
we've been
she's
doing this for 5
feeling-
years. Let's wait another 5 years and figure it out. Eh?
So obviously that's still very open-ended. There's a lot of information that's not available there. It's like how long have they been together? What kind of relationship is it? Are they?
And yeah, what the roles? Like, what's he providing? What's he? Because traditionally, as a man, there's an element of provision. All right, even if it's minor now, like let's do half, but there's an element of provision and leadership that's required of a man in a relationship, traditionally speaking. All right. Are you providing that? Because what are the terms? Because this is terms and conditions, right? Like, this is a relationship you're getting into. You must have conversations. So as he's saying, if this relationship has been going on for 6 months, maybe it's too early. If it's been going on for 4 years, she goes, time is going. You don't want to meet my
Tick-tock,
parents.
tick-tock,
You don't want to
tick-tock.
listen to this. I feel you might be using me. And then women sometimes are the ones who are surprised to hear the boyfriend is getting married. Now that's the epitome of I was being used. So why were you with me in the first place? You had plans for someone else. That means you didn't have plans for me. But you didn't tell me. You kept me stringing me along. Do you know how many people have tried to refuse? So you've been using me and to my disadvantage. That's one end of the stick. Another one is, where's the money? Where is it? You just getting free goods here. Why are you not supplying me? There's no car, no phone. I got the iPhone 12 today. It's the only iPhone 12. They are 16, meeting 17. I've only got 12. You know a woman who apparently slept with Benna, and he got paid like $1 million for a show, right? And she said, he promised me Lamborghini. And I was like, red flag right there. First of all, Lamborghinis in Lagos doesn't work. Those potholes are for real. But anyway, he was promised her a Lamborghini, right? And so she went ahead and slept with him. Next day, he gave her the runaround, and she went to social media. So I went, whoa, who does that? But that's the world we live in.
That's insane.
So that's what I've seen online. I haven't spoken to her as a journalist. You have to get both sides of the facts.
Yeah.
It is just AI. But you were supposed to buy me something. But basically you're saying like you allowed it to happen. So who's using who in that regard? Or is it just straight up transaction?
I feel like that was transactional.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If she was like, I want my money. I want my Lamborghini.
because you slept with me. Like that's no way. You shouldn't feel entitled
that's
to
like
something
the proper usage
for
of each
using
other.
your.
Like I allow you to use me at a cost.
Damn.
Yeah, so that dilemma, my friend, there's so much information that we really don't have. So it's hard kind of like to really chip in to that
chip in
degree.
on that.
Give an exact
Yeah.
piece of advice on how to deal with that.
Whoever sent this, man, make sure next time we just have more details into it. And yeah, I appreciate everybody who's reaching out with their dilemmas. I appreciate you guys. I mean, I'm gonna try my best to answer every dilemma to my capability and to my guests' capability. But yeah, put more details into it. I would appreciate that. Okay.
Seek the services of a professional.
Get help.
Yeah, get help. Because help is sustained.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now, you have a one-way conversation with someone else.
Yeah.
It doesn't really help. Because sometimes you can go into chat groups of people who are in other countries. So you know you're safe in terms of like, they'll air my grievances out to other people around.
Yeah.
And so those things really help. Digital right now, you can talk to someone who's in a help group in Chile. And they're talking about these kinds of issues around the same age group. And you can get better advice, you know, unless you talk to a spiritual leader, etc. You know, someone to give you, because Tanzania, you know, even a psychotherapist, psychologist, whatever, after 3 glasses of wine, Yule, ana matatizo.
They reveal everything for you.
If you're not careful.
Yeah, okay.
If you're not careful, yeah.
Have you ever been to therapy?
Comedy is my therapy. Pause.
No. Okay, that's not a pose.
I know, but we use it.
We still haven't gone.
So you're saying pose for the fun of it?
Yeah.
Hey gang, don't go anywhere just yet. We still got more of the No Trolling podcast coming out.
Based on the famousness, people started saying, I'm going to give her my time. I believe she has a story. She has depth.
How tour?
Back to a girl.
The Hokuto girl.
Yeah, she went viral.
I think she really went viral.
But and she started a Bitcoin.
You
a crypto coin.
You don't understand.
Yeah.
I think she really might have gone viral.
She went viral. Ooh. Oh no.
Bro, I love her innocence, and she's like Montana vibes, you know? And she's like she's young, and she's a lovely persona. And she said, oh, how do you keep a man? Oh,
That was classic. And guys were like,
That's it. That's the spot.
That's what's up. Listen to her.
Have you ever experienced a tour?
Nah.
So it was so
why
sad
is
the way
everyone
you
so
said
okay with
it.
it, man? Mimi nisumbua. It's like, why is she now the focus of attention?
Yeah, she's not anymore, bro.
Not anymore.
It's done.
That's done.
It's done.
Done.
No.
And
At the time.
Yeah,
At the
because
time.
now
That
it's
was my
like,
question.
dude,
And
right
then
now.
she started doing podcasts.
Yeah, but that's the thing with this modern age. It's like everything is like quick, fast, in, out, gone.
Yeah.
Next.
We'll move to the next one.
Yeah. Hakto is gone, man. That thing
Gone.
lasted for like a couple of months.
And she
Done.
wrote it.
She
you
rode the
gotta
wave.
You gotta
Pause.
ride it.
Pause.
Yeah.
It's not that. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You used it right.
Yeah? It's a posable space.
But yeah, guys, we're back from a short break. You know what I mean? How y'all feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, bro.
You liking the vibe?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay. We're gonna dive into the last segment, no trolling. So basically, in the no trolling segment, it's the title of the show is no trolling, basically. But we have a catchphrase. When you say no trolling, you say don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Got that?
Don't sweat it. Okay, got it.
Don't sweat it.
Are you giving us a script?
No.
We're unks, man.
You're gonna remember this one. This is simple. No trolling.
Yeah. Okay. If that's what you say.
No trolling.
Yeah.
Don't sweat it.
I'll try not to.
You gotta say the catchphrase, Chief. Damn. No trolling. Oh my God. Okay, we just gotta dive into the segment. Okay. Okay. No women, no smoking, no drinking, no music. How long do you think you can last without these? No trolling. How long are you gonna last? No trolling.
Well, okay, in Africa, that person will die.
That's an instant death sentence right there.
Do you know?
Instant death?
For men, the formula of a good time, and if you look at this, look at all businesses in just Dar es Salaam as a Dar es Salaam, mwanaume nenda wapi? Goes to a bar. What's at the bar? Music, food is nyama, right?
Yeah.
And then there's
Nyama.
Yeah. Two.
Yo, you gotta drop that.
And then there's women.
Okay.
So all those things that are
And music.
yeah, there's some touchy music. So you're like, why would I then? What am I here for?
So how long can
If you're
last?
breaking bread with somebody, even in a non-alcoholic scenario,
Uh-huh.
you're breaking bread and having that kind of conversation with somebody, right?
Yeah.
So there's food.
Uh-huh.
Now, for us, you're asking us as women, right? Like, the insight that women would have with regards to many things, upbringing, work scenarios, relationships, spiritual leadership, everything. It's women, all right? The nurture, the EQ.
You're going too deep, bro. Sorry.
Never heard that before, but anyway.
Pause.
Pause. But think about it. Hey, it's like you go to a place, for instance, there's no women. Do you know how sad it is when
It
you
is
go to a
sad.
place where it's just dudes? Do you know how sad
And now take
it
away
is?
music. All right, so my first MC gig, I got paid 100,000 shillings. In that time's money, all right, which is higher than now, right? And then they told me like, yo, man, so I asked a friend of mine called Peter. Peter, guys, isn't it Peter?
No, Peter.
And I said, if anytime you get a gig for an MC, I think I can do it. And it's my first gig, and it was majority Asians, like Indians, huh? One. Two, no music because of religious belief. Three, no alcohol. Four, there are women, but they were married, like, you know, out of the,
Market.
yeah. And I did a job, and it worked out well. And ever since then, I became an MC. I said, if I can do this, no music, no alcohol, just Indians, and I did a commendable job. They called me back again.
Yeah, you can
I can do this.
anything,
Now, how hard did I have to work to actually do that and pull it off? It speaks for itself, man. So
Okay.
all those things, like that's someone's definition of hell somewhere. It's like,
This is hell.
so why am I living? For what?
So, like,
There must be a vice, man. They can't one of them must be there. Or two.
so if you have none of these are here, instant death for you.
Bro, that's like living on a remote island alone.
Imagine as a man and a straight man. We have to be specific, right? Yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
Continue.
You have to be specific,
Yo,
right?
we are
Imagine
both-
you're a straight man and there's no smoking, fine. If you're a smoker, could be hard, but people have quit smoking.
Pause.
No alcohol, yeah, it could be hard. People have quit alcohol.
No music.
No music, you can whistle.
That's music.
Yeah, you can.
That's how Mozart came up with music. He
Right.
sang he hummed. I'm like,
But at least you can hum. But even humming is not allowed.
that's still music. But anyway,
Okay, but now we're going into dark territory now. Because if there's no music now, it's like because it doesn't matter what your flavor is, it's still music, right?
Still music.
It does something to you.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going into the dark side. Now, as a straight man, no woman,
no crying.
no woman, bro. A lot of crying. There'll be a lot of crying.
A lot of jerking off.
Yo,
I didn't say that.
dude.
Pause. Mama, I didn't say that. Yeah.
You know, so it's like there's some things, God created this world in a certain way. Even before we discovered music and instruments and whatever,
Yeah.
the birds chirping, the sound of the wind, the waves, the trees, that's music. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So,
And that
it's
aligns
like,
you with the Almighty, by the way.
and
That's what music is for.
and a woman, dude.
That's torture.
And I'm not talking about in just the sexual sense. That's very key.
For sure,
However,
for sure.
the companionship,
Companionship
Of
is
the
very big
opposite.
point. Yeah, for sure.
dude, that's what makes you kind of like, Let me get out there.
Yeah, let me grind.
Let me grind. You know what I mean? That tender, loving care of the opposite
So
sex.
in theory, so this is an impossible scenario to
It's an impossible scenario, bro. There's a few things there that you can do without.
Yeah.
Smoking, drinking, but music and woman, sorry, bro.
Okay. So it's an impossible
When a woman loves.
Be careful, man.
What?
No, pause.
How's that pause?
R. Kelly.
That's what I'm doing his career.
But R. Kelly is fine.
Pause.
It's Robert.
How do you know?
It's Robert.
Yeah, R. Kelly is cool.
Yeah, R.
But
Kelly's
Robert Sylvester Kelly
That's a problem.
is a terrible human being.
Terrible human being.
Terrible. Why?
Yeah. What? You didn't follow up on court case?
No.
He's the one in prison.
No, I did not know. I did not know about that.
Yeah, R. Kelly is just
He's a moniker. He's AKA. The artist
the artist and the
doesn't
man.
have the problem.
The artist is great.
Oh, the man. Okay, now I
man.
get it. Yeah, the man is an issue. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Do you think you have to be delusional to make something happen? Like, in order to achieve success or to make something happen, you have to be a little bit crazy and delusional to make it
I
happen.
think that's subjective. Might be delusional to someone, and to someone else might be like, oh yeah.
It's never delusional to you. You know, someone who's given an insight or whispered an idea in their minds and they think it's theirs, right? And they go on ahead and they do the thing and they start thinking that I'm the one who's responsible for this, right? Me, I believe in divine intervention. I believe in whispering through dreams,
Oh,
right? Yeah. And it's that time in, you know, when you're in your beta state in terms of sleep and you have something and you run with it and you have a fervent belief that this is it, right?
yeah.
So there are certain kind of edibles that kind of like put you in a state similar to that, and we'll go into that. No? And you think it's you, right?
But it's not you.
But then at the end of the day, you're doing this. So when you say like, who's responsible? You feel it's you, but what you've done is amazing. And your question was?
Do you think you have to be delusional to make something happen?
And that's delusion right there. Because how are you going to convince somebody that I dreamt it? So Ahmed got an idea like, yo, I don't know if it's me being crazy, but I had an idea, right?
Yeah.
What if we did 1, 2, 3, 4? I'm like, I don't get it, right? And we can deliberate back and forth, and eventually we're like, okay, let's do it. And then it works out, right?
Yeah.
So for me, the element of self-made, which is what some delusion is based on, is not really there. Somebody planted some kind of seed, you figured out the password for it. That's what I believe.
What are your thoughts, bro?
I think my brother's in his deep phase.
Yeah, personally, I also think you gotta be. Sometimes when you're doing something, people might think, this dude is insane for doing this. But sometimes it's not insane until you make it happen. When you make it happen, it's not insane anymore.
I knew he'd do it.
Oh, you know.
I knew it.
But
I
when
had
you
faith in you, man.
But when you're grinding and you're up in the dirt, just getting your shit together to make it work, people, this is so stupid. Unajikuta mzungu. My nigga,
Do you know innovation is not very close to the norm? Innovation is not like you're running together and you go this way, right?
Yeah.
Innovation is when you go, I'm going this way. And guys are like, we need intervention. We need to talk to somebody.
But
Because this guy's losing it, right?
Yeah.
And it turns out that you are very hell-bent on this particular decision and direction, and you will back it up and you will not stop until it's achieved. So you look at invention. Many instances of invention are people who discovered those instances by accident. Because it was so far away from what they're used to. But whilst in the process of preparing an experiment, etc., they did something and it was like, oh, wait a second. like the X-ray. Like there are so many small examples of innovation happening simply because somebody stumbled upon an angle that would never have thunk, or somebody who's not from the industry contributed to what? You're thinking, how could you add value to me in my scientific research for finding a cure which is practical for sickle cell treatment if you are not from the same world that I'm in?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see your point.
So you're thinking that, you must be a master's in this and 6 years of
To make this happen.
papers and yes. And
But
then all of
turns
a
out-
sudden I'm like,
No, it's just somebody who was just a regular person gave you the idea.
you need to have more chips. And it sounds stupid until someone proves it. Like, you know what?
It's not
When
stupid
they're saying-
anymore.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay. Okay. What is something that tastes so good when you're intoxicated? No
Pause.
trolling.
Pause. Sorry. Let me think about this for a minute. Ahmed?
Usually savory.
Suck. Alkaline. Salinity?
A little bit.
Crisps. Chips. Chips.
Nundu.
Nundu. Nundu, what's Nundu?
Pause. So,
Nundu, like
You don't know nundu?
Nundu is like a
Yeah, like a hump of a cow.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice and
Nundu,
hot.
yeah, they call it Nundu. Yes. Supu ya Nundu sijui.
I'm not super nundu.
soup and nundu.
That thing doesn't exist. I
Brother,
think it'll be
do
horrible.
not go to sins, my friend.
Kuna super ngozi.
Supu. Niambia kuna supu za nini? I know supu ya something.
So no, nundu. It's not a soup. Nundu is
The hump.
it's a hump.
Lump
Inakuwa
of
kama
fat.
mshikaki
You know,
or
like
something.
on the cow, there's a hump.
Yeah.
Forget the camel, but
There's a soup for that.
Nah, there isn't.
no. Hold on. What does it look like?
Maybe there is.
Have you tried it?
No, it's when
No, it's oily. How is that soup for it?
That's just fat, bro. And the way to eat it, it has to come off the fire into your mouth.
Like a marshmallow for Africans.
Yeah.
okay, maybe I'm just tripping.
Are you?
We need to take him to get some nundu.
Yep.
I don't think I'll like it.
Oh, you love it.
Nundu. Bro, nundu, you have to like it.
You eat meat, right?
Yeah, pause. Yes,
Okay. You straight, right?
yes.
Okay, you like
Pause.
nundu.
Okay, continue.
This whole pause analogy is getting out of
It's
way.
amazing. I'm trying to get the hang of it.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
So Nundu, you say Nundu, right?
Yeah.
And you said, what'd you say again?
I was just
Crips. Yeah, Crips.
crisps.
Crips.
Yeah.
What
Chips.
are crips?
Chips.
What are crips?
Crips and bloods, right? So
Chips.
those, yeah.
Like Zege.
Crisps.
African can't say crisps. Same as savvy. Crisps.
Crips. Crips. Not crips. Crips is a gang. Crisps.
Crips.
Crisps. Like you see a guy called Chris. Like Crisps.
Uh-huh.
Crisps.
There you go. You go. You see?
Oh, I did not know how to say that until I
Learning is a difficulty.
Gosh. That's a British accent, right?
No, the British don't say crisps. They say
The chips.
who say
No,
chips?
no, Americans.
Americans say chips. Yeah.
Crisps. Would you like some crisps?
Yeah. British say crisps.
I'd like to serve some crisps with some tea.
Crisps.
I'm like, crisps with tea?
No.
Am I dipping the crisps in tea? Tea time, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, but tea and cake.
Hello, Governor.
It's
Tea and cake.
Tea and cake.
Tea and cake.
Tea and cake,
A
please.
lovely fruit cake.
Oh, it's so delightful to be here
Pause.
today.
Okay, yeah, let's continue.
How is that a pause, Evans?
You have to dig deep. Pause. Okay, this is terrible. Everything is possible.
I told you not to give him the konyagi.
Pause.
That's a pause.
How is that a pause?
That
In our own world, that is a pause.
Confuses the audience.
All right. What are some of the tactics or the weirdest tactics to keep the spice alive when you're in a long distance relationship? No trolling.
This is my sister.
Your sister?
No, as in like in the video call. This is my sister. I want you to imagine you're her. How should we kiss? No? Okay, cool. Pause. As in, you're trying to basically engage in another relationship.
No, keep the spice alive between you two.
That's what I'm saying.
Not us two.
Not you two.
Oh, okay, cool. You have to be specific.
No, I'm saying with your woman.
Where are the flags? Oh,
Yeah, but the thing is, listen, the long distance relationship and making it spice, it's very difficult, bro. The most you can do is, I don't know, phone sex. Is that a thing?
It is a thing.
Is it for us Africans? Is it a thing?
To me, it's not.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it's like, is it our thing? Are you comfortable doing it? Have you ever done it? You know what I mean? It's like
kind of off.
I don't know. I've never done it.
I've never done it. Have you ever done it phone sex, bro?
Sorry?
Have you ever had phone sex?
Just pause for a minute. What?
Have you ever had phone sex?
The pause was real. All right, so here's my opinion on that, right? So there are different ways that someone can engage with their partner when they've been abroad, but it depends on the duration. Because if they've been abroad 4 years and 4 months, different, right? So if you're spiritual people,
no, Evans,
you're there.
Make it simple.
Every time spiritual people, you engage in regular passage of going through the Bible. And no, really. Because 4 years and 4 months is different.
Evans, bring it back. Forget the spirituality. Bring it back.
I love how you say that so easily. Forget the spirituality.
You'll get it tomorrow morning. You're going to church tomorrow. But bring it back here. It's like,
it's an on and off button.
A thing to do.
The thing to do to
spice it up. A long distance relationship where, for a period of time, what do you do? Maybe you send them some flowers from time to time.
Phone sex?
Is it a thing? That's my argument. It's not a thing in my world.
To me too.
It's not a thing.
To me too.
I've never done it. I don't intend on doing it.
I don't even know what it is. I mean, I know, but I'm like, I can't understand it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, is there a thing? Mnakubali tu kwamba, hey, there's no spicing it up. Ngoje urudi.
Because why are you charging someone instead of like discussing like, yo, by the way, as a friend of mine who's been there, he said you should visit this little restaurant. It's a really nice area. As long as you engage that person,
or make an effort to visit. Once in a while to visit.
I feel like that's the best.
You know what I mean? Show up.
I don't know if you know, but Tanzania, there's only a limited number of visas that we can get. Like
anaweza kaa yuko Songea bana. Unajua, so lazima awe.
Songea is not long distance relationship, brother.
Have you ever walked to Songea, bro?
Have you?
It's a long distance.
No, it's far. I drive.
Songea?
Yeah.
Bro.
But are you meaning, when you say long distance, you mean abroad?
And Kenya is not abroad, by the way.
Do you mean abroad or?
Kenya is not abroad.
Or Arusha?
Kenya is neighbors.
Because anything is long distance. Morogoro relationship, Morogoro down. It's a long distance.
Is just you're far away from your partner. You don't get to see them regularly.
You know what? I agree. Like Mbweni, Vingunguti is long distance.
No, you're in the same city.
But no long distance.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. He gets it. He just gets like this.
No. The distance between Mbweni and Vingunguti.
Why are you being stubborn, bro? Why are you being stubborn?
I'm not being
Welcome
stubborn.
to my world.
You're saying Songea is long distance. How?
Because
a bus trip is a day away. How's it long distance, bro? A bus trip is a day away. Long distance, a man is going to nchi ya nje ambaye hata visit Canada, US, UK or EU. So, long distance.
Okay, back to your version.
By the way, India was never long distance for some reason. India, it is not long distance. For some reason, think about that. No,
India is not long distance.
No, I mean, many people that I know that studied in India, they don't really consider it long distance per se.
Okay. So, back to the question. What is something you can do? Is there something you can do?
Yeah, unamjazia umbea, ngoja nikujaze sasa. Unapenda umbea? You buy into things that she wants to. She can't, let's say, keep a complete tab on what's going on in Tanzania, right? And I know she loves that kind of habari nyepesi, like news.
But you can get that from social media.
Bro,
do you know what the neighbor did yesterday? What the neighbor did yesterday? People want to keep aligned.
Nah. Next.
So
dig in, brother. I have faith in you.
Are you saying that it should only be sexual?
No.
No.
So what is spicing it up then?
Just keeping the love and the romance alive.
I'm giving her something she likes. Let's say, for example, we live in tunaka pamoja, and then she goes to study and gets a master's for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to keep her in touch with the same stuff she tells me voluntarily.
That doesn't spice up the relationship, bro.
You're using gossip to spice up the relationship? That's
that
what you're
doesn't
saying?
spice up the relationship. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's lame as
Please.
fuck.
Please, no. Maestro, tell us.
No, I'm just saying. I said my bit. It's like we want to know your side. What would you do to spice
So why
that
is
up?
my side? This is me using my own strategy. What do I need?
Yeah,
Again.
but we don't believe you. We don't believe.
Now you're
in-
speaking for we.
Yeah, I feel like we understand each other.
Hey,
Me and my nephew over here.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
Me and nephew here. we
maybe
understand.
that works for him. And we respect that.
Does it, bruh?
No, you're assuming that I've been in that scenario. I'm giving an idea. She likes to engage in, let's say, gossip, right? And Tanzanians revel in gossip, but you're pretending that's not happening, fine. And then I'm saying, yo, by the way, you know what happened here? You telling me that doesn't engage someone?
Yeah, but that she can get that from a friend.
Tell us in
She
the
can
comments.
Get,
Kama ni huko au
she
huko.
can get it from her, her niece.
You're not the ultimate person.
She
The
can
people
get-
watching will have their views and they'll comment in No Trolling Podcast.
Okay, let's jump.
Let's stop trying to be.
Give us something
we
else.
are the,
Give us something else.
Why? You didn't give me something else? Where you go? Where else you go? This bullshit. I give one idea. It was Kanye. I'm like, what?
It's a dump on bear. That will spice it up. Mama Judy Kafumanio, she'll be like, oh, I love you so much.
Here's the interesting thing. Tanzanians would rather 100% revel in light news like this from Bear.
I know.
And
I
you
know,
guys
I
are
know,
in denial.
I know, Everett. However.
You guys, no, but you're in denial. Like it's nothing.
We're not in denial.
The
It's just
majority
that
of
it doesn't-
information
it's
that
just
passes
not
through the
spice.
social media sphere
It's not
is
spice,
light
though.
news.
It's not spice.
So what's
though.
spice for you?
Something,
What the hell is that?
you know.
Sema pale kwenye kamera. Hii ni
They get it. Don't you? They get it.
say in the comments if you get it.
They get it. You see in the comments.
Alright,
They
guys.
know what
Alright.
is.
Clearly, long distance is the challenge, even for Anks over here.
Long distance is a challenge to anyone.
Everybody.
It's not natural.
It's not natural. You're supposed to be together. Once you this, it's hard. Now, trying to make it exciting, being apart,
It's insane.
there's things you can do, but like you can send her a gift or things like that. You know what I mean?
A surprise Valentine's Day.
Yeah, like
Messenger.
being thoughtful and those kind of things. Maybe a surprise visit. However, sometimes you don't.
Thank you. Surprise visit.
Surprise
We're
visit.
going to the same
However,
thing.
yeah,
Just try and surprise and see who'll be surprised.
you have to find a way to let them know you are surprising them without letting them know you're surprising them.
Do you think if you don't have money, you should not be ashamed? You should have no shame. You should go knock on doors, DM, ask, do all that stuff. No trolling. Put the ego and the shame away. You threw it out of the window.
What are you asking for when you're knocking on doors?
Like you need, like, you know, like life-changing opportunities don't like just happen. You gotta push the initiative to go out there, to put yourself out there until you get what you want.
Absolutely, but you have to know what you want. Don't just go there and say, "Hey, can I have money to eat?" You know what I mean?
Okay.
You have to know what you want, and you know who you need to speak to get it, and then you go after it. You know?
Tomorrow, you can come to me with the same request. Like, I need money. I'm like, what happened to the money from yesterday? You know, is there a vision to this, or is it like a... So you can ask for money. By the way, that's what banks are for. That's what personal investors are for. They'll have to believe in your story. Right? So it's not wrong if you know where you're going. It's wrong if you're like, I'm taking advantage of Sean because Sean got an excess of money. Sean, give me 10K. After 3 days, I come to you again. So I should be ashamed if that's the case because I don't have a vision. I just take your money and I spend it and I come back to you because you have more of it and I feel as though I should have more. like you, and therefore I do the same thing.
Okay. Yeah. For me, I feel like personally, I feel like whenever I go somewhere or like on a networking event, I put my ego out the window, and I just be like a humble dude. Sometimes you gotta play like you're dumb just to get by, and
Humility.
yeah. So basically, I feel like you just have to be humble, and I feel like life changing opportunities don't open themselves. I mean, like they just don't come up to you just like that.
Nah, you gotta get after it.
You gotta go after it. You gotta knock on doors. I feel like you gotta knock on doors. You gotta ask. You gotta be just gotta be so humble to try to accomplish.
There's one of the most powerful words in the world, and it's a 3-letter word. ASK.
Oh, I think it was
Ask.
SEX, but it's true. If you ask,
You shall receive. ASK, one of the most powerful words. You want something? Go after it. Ask.
For sure.
You don't know something?
Yeah.
Ask.
Okay.
the other one is the same kind of analogy, but the same letters. Ask kissing. It's very effective. I've seen it in use up close and personal.
In Tanzania right now, it's a thing.
Is it?
Sindo uchawa wenyewe sasa.
Pause.
Yeah. Okay. The last no trolling question of the day. About to wrap up, Anks.
Shoot.
Yeah. Which one do you think is more important? The journey or the destination? No trolling.
Journey.
I think they're intertwined. The destination via the journey. Because the destination is like your vision in your mind, and then what you enjoy in the process of getting to that. Because the journey without that destination or something close to it is like you haven't gotten to where you really want to get to. So it's almost like a combined thing. So you set yourself a vision, and then the hows, you don't even know how. You know some ways, and some ways you don't even know how you can get there. And then that process of struggle, heartache, joy, etc. And when you get to the destination, so if the destination, for example, is graduation, right? But you have no fees, you are being bullied in that context, you have no relatives close to you, so it's difficult, but you don't know how you're going to navigate through those waters and how you're going to have self-discovery, and you build. But ultimately, when you get to that destination, you're like,
And maybe it's the wrong destination. That's why
Absolutely.
sometimes I think it's the journey.
It's a journey,
Because
yeah.
you might have this idea of this destination, but maybe you don't even know yourself that much.
Yeah.
You're still in discovery of your own self.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, this is what I want, this is where I want to be. And then you start the journey to get there. And through the process of the journey, you discover yourself more and you realize, oh no,
and that's
not where I want to be.
True.
I'd rather be over here. And
But-
then that journey does.
that's recalibration. So your ultimate vision is not what you saw in the beginning, is what you thought you saw, and later on you're like, actually, I should be going this way.
Yeah, I feel like
Because there's always a next journey, right?
yeah. I feel like I'm gonna side with him and say that it's the journey, and plus the company. I feel the people who accompany you in that journey are really, really important as the journey as it is.
And another thing, this is where we make a mistake. We forget about individuality, and it's like my people. But guess what? Your journey might take you in a certain way where you have to leave some people behind.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean, you're now in this different space and they're in a different space, because we're all different human beings.
True.
Like altitudes. Certain people will be able to move with you through a certain altitude, and then others will leave you there, and you'll have to move on.
They will have their journey, or some of them just become dead weight and you got cut. Pop.
Damn. No, in this life, bro, there's no formula to life, man.
There's no formula, man. You just gotta believe in yourself and do what you think is right. And from time to time, watch a wildlife documentary.
Ooh, animals connecting to nature.
Nah, none of that. Buddha hoo shit. Nah, like watch the brutality of nature.
Of nature. Oh, like okay.
You know what I mean? And then you realize,
Oh, damn! This is what we're living as humans.
You know what I mean? And then it just gives you that mind, like, oh, a zebra is not just beautiful. A zebra is also deadly. It gives you that like a little bit of connection to what the world is like.
It's wild out there.
Watch a wildlife documentary, man, and you see some, and you're like, I thought.
I used to watch a lot when back when DSTV used to be a thing. DSTV is not a thing anymore, right?
You gonna put that out there? You and sponsors?
Nah, it's podcasting, bro. There's no rules to that shit. I can say whatever I want.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'll give you 1 minute. Go ahead, say it.
Say what?
Anything.
All right, gang. That's a wrap for today's episode with the Ox, man. It was great. It was therapeutic. It was delusional. But at the end of the day, pause. You know what I mean? Shout out to the. Nah, I mean. Shout out to everybody who has made it to this far of the episode, man. We appreciate you for holding us down. You know, our people are very, very low retention. But if you made it this far, we appreciate you. Shout out to our day one listeners, man. You guys have been holding us down since the beginning, man. Shout out to the 9 to 5 warriors, man. If you just got off work right now and you're tuning in, man, pour yourself a strong drink, like our brother over here, my uncle. He poured himself something strong. That's why you saw him the way he was in the last part of the episode. But hey, we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he's an uncle.
Last time I'm sharing with uncle.
and shout out to every other podcast out there, man. If you're a podcaster like myself, there's room for all of us. Keep grinding, keep showing up for your audience, because hey, you got to, bro. You got to grind. You got to keep it coming. Shout out to everybody who's listening us from outside of the country. We appreciate you guys for holding us down as well, spreading the word out there about the No Trolling podcast. Hey guys, no trolling. Still remember? Don't sweat it.
Don't sweat it.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Don't sweat it.
Yeah, we remember.
Damn. Yeah. Last but not least, shout out to the beautiful women out there with high standards, man. We appreciate you. We love you guys. Hey, always for the women, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Always for the women.
The flowers of our lives.
The flowers of our lives. And yeah, man. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Put us in your prayers, because Lord knows we need to be there. Right?
Amen.
Exactly. So until next time, guys, peace out. Unks, say peace, say something. Like an outro.
Oh, sorry, that's it.
Oh my God. All right, we gone, gang.